Okay, now it's time to get ready for all the stuff for the vegetarians in here, in the cookout. Here I got tofu that has been marinated in teriyaki sauce. It was drained by just draining out and then pressing it to get all the liquid out of it. You press it in about 6 layers of paper towel, something heavy on top. Let it sit for about a couple of hours. It presses out all the extra liquid. That way it'll take in any marinade or anything else you want. Okay, I got an eggplant I'm going to cut up. I'm going to peel and cut up. I'm going to cut these up. I have some more in this container here. And cut up some tomatoes. I'm going to cut them up kind of thick so that when they're in the smoker they'll smoke good. But I'm going to also remove the seeds and the extra liquid. Okay, and a zucchini. Oh yeah, this is my penny so I can use to take off this so I can clean my blade. I'm also going to cut up 3, I gotta say small to medium red onions and 2 large yellow onions. Now this is going to serve 2 purposes. Number 1, the peppers and the onions after smoking can go in with the steak for the sandwiches. But the rest of it is going to be smoked. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these in thick slices and cut them in half. Same thing with those and the peppers. And I'm going to smoke it all. I have special trays for the smoker. And once it's done, they're going to love the flavor. And they're going to be great. Okay, as you see I got my V-slicer. I've already cut, cleaned out, removed as much rib as possible because that's bitter. You don't want that. And I'm going to slice it into a bowl. And as I said, I apologize before for the stop and start and jumping around. I don't have a stand for my cell phone camera, so I really need both hands. Okay, as you can see in here, I've got some yellow, some red, and some green peppers. Those are all going to go onto the smoker. Okay. Now I'm going to do something here, and you're going to hear, oh, well, that's cross-contamination, and that's this, that's a... It's all going on the smoker anyways. The onions, peppers are all going to go on one tray to smoke together. So I'm not worried about cross-contamination or, oh, you're going to mix the flavors and stuff. It's all going on one tray anyways. Okay, my red and yellow onions are added to this. Now I'm going to cut these in half when I get them to work, so that when they're not so whole. But yeah, I'm going to store them like this. Like I said, it's fine. They're all going to go on the smoker, the same tray, all that good stuff. So I'm not worried about mixing flavors or whatnot. Put it in a nice airtight container. Make sure it popped down. All corners are sealed. Hear that click? It's ready for the refrigerator. Okay, as you can see, I've changed the blade to my mandolin. I got the little French fry blade, or the julienne blade as it's called. And what I'm going to do is I am going to cut up some zucchini, because that's also going to go into it, just like the eggplant. But I'm going to do it a different way. So just bear with me, please. As you can see, the mandolin made this slicing so much easier. Now they're all uniform size and whatnot. The next thing I'll do is the eggplant, but I'm going to do that in a separate container because that has to be salted, and it also has to have layers of paper towel underneath it to catch all the liquid. The reason why I'm salting it is it takes out some of the bitterness. So I'll show you after when that's done. Okay, as you can see here, I have the paper towels. I got about 8 layers. And then I cut all the julienne, all the eggplant, salted it, plenty of salt. Now this, I'm going to put this, close the lid tight on this and put it in the refrigerator and bring it over later to work so I don't have to carry all this stuff tomorrow morning. Okay, as you can see, I changed the blade back to the regular one for slicing. I'm going to slice up tomatoes. I'm going to slice them into this pan because in that way I can take out all the seeds and the juice. That's not going to be needed. Actually, with these tomatoes, I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to seed them. I'm just going to take them and throw them right in with the zucchini and get them ready for tomorrow. As I said, they're a nice thickness. I'm not going too thick with it, but there's not that much juice. There's not that many seeds, so it's really not going to make that much of a mess. Okay, I cut up about 6 medium-sized tomatoes. That should be more than enough. I mean, there's going to be plenty of vegetables if they want, and the smoking is going to make them so much better. I will be smoking on apple wood. I will return later to season my ribs. Put the rub on my beef ribs. I'll be back. I'll see you then.